fam? It's Ava Annie. If it doesn't fit, don't throw a fit. Move on with it. I'm not having it. Now let's get into your reading, shall we? 2. Decision, relationship, change. Also, Ganesh is relevant here. Is it in the new beginning? Well, it's coming, whether you like it or not. It's inescapable. You cannot stop this change. What you've been giving out, what you've been focused on, the energy that you've been sending out is coming back to you. Is it a learning lesson or is it building a new foundation? Are you going back down the cycle, the karmic wheel, the wheel of fortune, or are you moving around to your blessing? You decide. Let's move on. I had a little something to say about flying monkeys. Have these people helped me, or has this person helped me move closer to heaven or closer to hell? The monkeys don't know who to say yes to and who to say no to. Did something happen in their adolescence where they did not develop a sense of identity? Do you have a hard time deciding between appropriate roles that you should be playing? Was there some block or stunting? This is the theme of what's transforming, and it's to do with your perception, collective, your understanding what it is, or your understanding a person that you've been looking at. But we're seeing a diamond. A wish has been made. This is coming into manifestation. This is the newness, the building of the foundation of fall after a time of gestation and winter. I also hear a selenite. This is from Mexico. It reminds me of the Mayans, the changing of cycles. Again, this is like when wisdom needs to rest, because if you get in your head too much about something that's trying to come in for you, because if you've already decided and that is what it is and you're not open to possibilities, you need a solid form, right? So that you can move on to your next, step in your development. Yes? Evolution. How do you create something new? It's almost like a conundrum. The diamond was being formed, yet that's what it was always supposed to be. But it wasn't always this thing that you are seeing. Selenite changes forms. It is water soluble. Put it in some water and all of a sudden it's not solid anymore, is it? Ice, the winter, the alchemization, the integration, the new. When the weavers built the sun. So, this is you coming to a place of not being confused. But you haven't experienced the full circle of the journey when the sleeping dragons lie. Or let the fire dragon sleep. This is the pressure for the diamond. This is wisdom resting. This is the full spectrum of duality. How do we come to this new beginning if something didn't end? But it's not quite an ending here. It's more of a transformation, a shift, a perspective. Now, when we talk about narcissists, they like to spread misinformations and they like to gather people for their story. And usually it's to isolate someone because they know they can manipulate. They know all your emotional triggers. They know how to poke and they know what it takes to get you to follow them. And they will say whatever they need to say. They will play that game and you will play that role because that's all you know. However, something's changing. And so accept life's challenges. See the butterfly transforming. She's trying to catch this butterfly. It almost feels like it doesn't matter if she catches it or not. She's witnessing it take flight to reflect upon the things that you've been called to endure in this lifetime. And therefore, it is helping you grow spiritually. Yet, if you are stunted in this flying monkey identity confusion role, fully form in that period of development, what you thought you knew might not still be true. The fire dragon might have been there to help you forge, yet it is time to rest. How else do you integrate during this process? Look how she's floating. There is something very calm. Now that you're seeing where these behaviors come from, you might respond differently to them. Maybe not so much as reacting, right? The ego has been put to rest in this dynamic shift where a response is you looking to your future and what's best for your own peace. And you can decide, is this my ego talking? Is this a fear? Is it taking me back down the same rabbit hole, the wheel? Am I able to surrender and release? Ooh, because new opportunities want to come in. But how do they come in if I'm in this energy? Goblin. Or if that's really just all I'm seeing. Cycles and rhythms. If you are creating something new and you are forging a diamond, let's say, the consciousness of you, all your decisions are what's gonna come in the future as a co-creator in the process. Honoring the cycles of your body. Paying attention to your body because it rests within you. You get the downloads. You get the messages. You're getting the alchemization process. You're the one that's being forged, and you are part of something greater than what you've previously thought you were supposed to hold. And it's expansive, but it's needing room. Releasing all that malice that you held, which you had every right to. But because you are now seeing it from a different perspective, you're not focused on trying to understand because you already have the discernment on where you're going as you move forward. Therefore, none of that matters anymore because you realize when something else comes towards me in that same energy, I have a vision of where I'm going, even though I'm a novice at this, a new skill without practice. And it's coming after a time of retreat. You're getting a download. You're getting the information. It's starting to integrate within you for a new solid foundation, the Earth Fairy. Because what you want to grow needs to sow. Healing brings joy. Do you seek outside of you for that joy, that feeling that should be present in moments as you take steps forward, live your life, you focus? There's a softness that you start to experience through this harshness. It's quite the experience. Now we have the king here. This is action steps, but it's coming from a place of loyalty, unconditional love, a sincerity. And now it's like the duality of both of those, like the yin and the yang. You needed this shift and this experience in order for your manifestation to come in the way that you truly wanted. It took seeing things through a different lens, balanced perspective. It's like I can be this and this at the same time. I don't have to choose between. I get to experience this fullness. Not I'm supposed to be. Do you see? I should probably cover this. Self-acceptance. This is you fully embodying. It is making the sacrifice in the now. Otherwise, you're like the Ouroboros, eating your own tail, devouring itself because it will never be enough. Those dopamine hits to find it. New balance is going to bring the movement that you need because you are living in this truth that your soul needs. What you're giving out, what you receive. 6 again. 6. It's a decision that you get to make in each moment of things that are in front of you. Because if you trust in the miracles of you, what you can bring when you're co-creating, trust twice. Trust, miracle, Mother Mary, harmony. There is a way that the universe brings balance to things, isn't it? You see it all around you. You see it everywhere. You see it in nature. Are you trying to escape that because you don't want to see? Or are you receptive to what's coming in? There it is. Are you saying yes when you should be saying no? How do you know? How do you know? That's what you should be contemplating. Is it bringing you to the alignment that you wanting? But not just a help me feel good. Building this space of this warmth of home within and so without. With this, I leave you with a kiss. Please do come back and see me again. Bye.